The sound of Supertramp bringing us up to 30 minutes past 9 o'clock, and just in time to introduce Ray Summers from Neighbourhood Watch. I didn't forget this time. Neighbourhood Watch, Neighbourhood Watch. Hello, Ray.
Good morning, good morning, Peter.
How are you?
Oh, I'm not too bad.
And welcome back.
It's all right in here, but it's going to be warm
It's going to be
outside.
a warm one out there, you bet.
36, 37. And we always seem to be a bit warmer than the centre of Melbourne. And you survived Christmas, Peter?
I got through it. I managed. Look, I can't say that I got a lot of really good prezzies, but I didn't get a lot of really useless ones either, so I haven't been going back to the department stores with a receipt in hand.
But you can hand them on to somebody else as their birthday present.
Re-gifting.
I do like, you got a hoverboard?
Yes.
And a crash hat, you've got them here in the corner, and I noticed the fire extinguisher. What's that for?
That's right. Gee, you wouldn't have one of those in a fit, would you, a hoverboard? For goodness sake.
Well, let me tell you, in our house, we had tickets to go to Cats immediately after Christmas with my family. We had 5 tickets and we lost the lot.
How did you lose them? What, they didn't turn up?
Oh, I'm sure they turned up.
Yeah.
Anyway, one daughter had 2 tickets and I don't know, the other daughter did. We've lost ours. But guess what? When I got my Christmas present, here's 2 tickets to Cats in there.
Oh, you're kidding.
So they've been taken from the stack and wrapped up in a present for me.
I like it.
And it included the Visa card bill to go with it.
To be expected.
Anyway, the important thing is we enjoyed Cats. That went off well.
Oh, that's good. And there was a bit of criticism about Delta Goodrem.
Yeah.
What did you think? No?
She could have stayed home.
Oh, well.
Cop that.
Oh,
No,
bang, straight
no,
between the eyes. Sorry, Delhi.
No, look, of course, having the name, that's what is drawing lots of people.
Of course.
But her role and her contribution, I thought some of the dancing was absolutely magnificent.
Right.
When I say dancing, the movements of people, man, they were like cats. I think they've been on cat food as well. That's how good they were. No, colossal. So all up,
good.
it was terrific.
That's good. Excellent.
But look, Delta's role was to get people to come along.
And she succeeded in doing that.
Well, I think it's had a full house all the time.
That's great. I saw it 20 years ago, 20 plus years ago. I took my my dear mum along.
Yep.
And it was just terrific. I can't remember who was in the show
No,
back
I never
then,
remember
25
those
years
things.
ago.
No.
But it was sensational. It really
Yeah.
was.
No, look,
very talented.
thoroughly enjoyed it. And we've got tickets to go to the military tattoo,
Oh, that should be good.
and we're going to some Fiddler on the Roof.
Right.
I remember.
My word, you're going to be busy.
Well,
aren't
they
you?
were our Christmas presents to ourselves and whatever else.
Well done, you. Good on you.
Yeah. Now, Peter, getting down to the bad news.
Oh, the bad news.
Yes. We haven't been having our police crime stats this month because the crime prevention officer is on leave. Don't understand why she has to have holidays.
No, it's not right, is it?
You and I have got to work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not good enough.
Not. I'll tell them.
Yes, please.
What I did read was this. This is a report that's come out based on past records. Drugs have matched alcohol for the first time in causing death and serious injury on our roads.
That's scary.
Drugs were present in 494 drivers who were seriously injured and 32 who were killed on Victorian roads last year. Alcohol was found in 506 motorists who were seriously injured and in 22 who were killed. Drug takers were 5 times more likely to be involved in a fatal or serious injury crash than drinkers. What we are seeing is 1 in 11 serious injured drivers on our roads testing positive to drugs of all sorts. In November 2014, Victoria Police got funding to conduct 100,000 drug tests. And these were completed by last October, and 6,637 tests were positive, about 1 in 15. But the Highway Patrol, who are a little bit more selective, I guess they wouldn't test you and I, but someone who looks like a candidate, they had a staggering strike rate of 1 in 3.
Oh,
Yes, so that they're a little bit choosy who they
My
test.
word, that is worrying.
That is scary. Now, this is the part that I think scary. Of the 5,000 serious injuries each year, about 1,100 are life-changing. There are 1,100 that are unable to ever walk again, talk again, feed themselves again. They sustain brain injuries and need a full-time carer for the rest of their lives. And that's 1,100 people who will never be the same again. And we repeat that every year.
Every year. We don't learn.
We are slow, aren't we? Yes. And moving on. Now here's the good news. Well, part of it's good news. Crime rates in Whitehorse. There has been a significant reduction in theft and burglary, having driven a 5.4% drop in crime in Whitehorse. I think Neighbourhood Watch is responsible for the 5%, and I'll give 0.4% to others.
I think that's fair enough.
That's fair enough?
Yes.
Anyway, it is encouraging. We know that things are on the bottom side of the average. Data for the 12 months to September was released by the Crime Stats Agency last month and shows reported crimes dropped by 6,692 offences compared to the 7,079 offences in the 12 months to September 2014. However, the statewide trend saw an overall crime rates jump by 5.9%.
So we're bucking the trend.
We are.
That's good.
And if we add the 5.9 and the 5.4, we're 10% down. Stats people don't agree with that, but it seems simple enough to me. Theft and burglary, consistently the greatest offence by volume, dropped in Whitehorse by 10.84. There we are. And 8.6 respectively. Weapons and explosive offences saw a 32.9% decrease to only 112 offences, yet there was a sharp 40% increase in sexual offences to a total of 287. Drug use and possession offences in Whitehorse rose 31.6%. And the Victorian Police Deputy Commissioner Andrew Crisp said police were focusing on drug offences across the state.
That's going to be a continuing problem for many, many years to come,
Absolutely.
unfortunately.
I heard someone describe it, it's like this is the new AIDS.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
a reasonable description.
Yeah, this is the new AIDS.
Yes, it's a battle we won't win. The war on drugs will never be won, I don't think, across the world, unfortunately.
I think in time we will change, whether it be in our mind, our education, and also the medication that goes with it.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, but it'll take a long time, and there'll be a lot of people affected before it starts to filter through.
Yes.
Just a reminder, people still on holidays. Clearly, many go on holidays Christmas to about now. They're due to come back for Australia Day for school to start. But there is another band of people who go on holidays after.
When the kids go back to school, that's when I'm going on holiday.
Absolutely. Well, same here. The holiday season should be a time to relax and celebrate, but it's still important to be proactive about keeping your home safe if you are going away. And I think this happens. This is myself and my neighbours. We fit this category. If possible, consider a house sitter to look after your home.
Best plan.
Put a stop on your mail or ensure that it's collected regularly and not left overflowing in your letterbox. I have a grump against Australia Post. I do that and they still deliver the mail.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, the thing is with their mail deliveries these days, you're likely to be gone on holidays and back before a normal delivery comes past your door anyway.
Yes.
I wouldn't worry too much about that.
I sent a letter the other day and I said, do you want it? Will I deliver it to you? Or would you like it in about 10 days' time? They said 10 days will do us. Ask a neighbour to occasionally park their car in your driveway. Arrange for a neighbour or friend to maintain your garden and mow your lawn. Well, there's not much mowing required at the minute. And be careful when posting holiday plans on social media. Don't advertise that your home is vacant. Why would you want to tell?
Why would you
want to tell
Precisely.
anybody where you're going, apart from those who need to know?
Exactly.
Oh, Facebook, absolutely.
That's right.
What you had for breakfast.
Yeah, and now I'm going to the fish and chip shop to
Yeah,
get dinner. And,
whose wife you're with last night. Oh, man.
absolute nonsense.
Still a note from the police. Burglaries, theft of motor vehicles and theft from motor vehicles. All of these will continue in the summer holiday period. And police remind residents to call 000 to report any suspicious people or vehicles in your area. Theft from and theft of motor vehicles, including number plates. This activity continues in every part of Whitehorse. Police remind residents to lock your vehicles, remove any valuables and consider installing anti-theft screws, and report any suspicious vehicles, peoples loitering around parked vehicles, especially tradie type vehicles. And I think I may have mentioned last time I was in, Peter, the old steering lock that went between the
Yes.
outside here.
Yeah.
Put them on. That's just
Put 'em on.
another deterrent. I've used a bar to clean out my spouts, but I'll have to get it back again.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Anti-theft screws are available for a gold coin donation from both Box Hill Police Station, phone 8892 3200, or Forest Hill Police Station, and their phone number is 8847 3600. And both are 24-hour stations, and I know that Forest Hill Police Station, their box of screws is under the counter at reception, and I know that Box Hill will have theirs. They hide them upstairs, but they're coming under the counter too, as from the beginning of Feb.
So everyone can find them.
Yeah, well, hopefully, yes.
Yeah.
Now, coming back to what's our plans. First Wednesday of February, Neighbourhood Watch will start its crime prevention activities in Whitehorse. So we will be visiting hotspots recognised by the police. So we'll be out delivering brochures and telling people to lock up your cat and your dog and so on. Next month, I'm going to bring along a guest. I'm glad you gave me permission. Vince Joyce is going to come along, and he works with the Whitehorse Community Support Register.
Ah, that's good. I'll look forward to finding out a bit more
So Vince
about
will
that.
give us a top-up on that. And as we're running out of time, a couple of numbers I ought to tell you, Peter, or a couple of pieces of information. Neighbourhood Watch email address, and this if you want e-news, and that's just been handed out, gone round the traps. You can contact Whitehorse at nhw.com.au, and their postal address is Neighbourhood Watch Whitehorse, Laburnum Licence Post Office Box 5005 at Laburnum 3130. What else do I need to? I'll mention those two police station numbers again. Box Hill 8892 3200, and Forest Hill Police Station is 8847 3600. And remind again, they are both 24-hour stations. And I'll remind people also, Nuttawading Police Station is closed. It does not operate as a community police station like Box Hill and Forest Hill.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes.
And those police station closures continue across the state, unfortunately.
Yes, I gather Burwood will again be fighting for survival.
Yeah. And I think the one at Ashburton, I think, is already closed, and the local residents fought for that to stay open some 5 or 6 years ago. I think it has finally closed, or at least they're working on very reduced hours. So.
Yes.
And on the subject of screws for motor vehicle number plates, when are you having another number plate day? Have you got
Waiting
that
for confirmation, but it will be in April.
Yep.
At Bunnings Box Hill South.
Excellent.
And in October at Vermont South.
Terrific.
Bunnings at Vermont. And thank you, Mr. Bunnings.
Yeah, my word, they really do
has
support
just
you well.
bought 270 hardware shops in England and Ireland.
Is that right?
Yes,
Ooh, they're taking over the world.
absolutely. So when we go travelling, we'll be able to go to Bunnings.
That's right. To get your nuts and bolts and screws. Just everything you need when you're going touring.
Absolutely. Fix your case after the porters rip the handle off it or something.
That's right. Ray Summers from Neighbourhood Watch. Always a great pleasure to talk to you on a Monday morning. I look forward to catching up with you next month.
Thank you, Peter. And I will bring Vince Joyce will be joining us as well.
I shall look
And I
forward
will
to
bring
that.
the cream sponge for morning tea.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it even as we speak. Good on you, mate. See you later.
Thank you, Peter.
The time is just 14 minutes before 10. This is Monday Breakfast on 94.1. Here's Leo Sayer.